As we grow older, one of the most important questions we can ask ourselves is how well our bodies are truly functioning. Between ages 65 and 80, many people assume that slowing down is simply a natural part of aging. And while changes are inevitable, there are certain physical abilities that, if you can still perform them at this stage of life, speak volumes about the strength of your heart, muscles, brain, and overall longevity potential. In fact, some abilities are so closely linked to life expectancy that they're now used by physicians and geriatric specialists as informal indicators of long-term survival. These are not about looking younger or maintaining unrealistic standards, but about understanding how well your body is aging on the inside. And if you're between 65 and 80 and can still perform these specific movements or physical tasks, you may be far healthier than you realize, and you may even have the potential to live well into your 90s or beyond. Most people never take the time to evaluate their functional health in this way. They might rely on how they feel overall, or they blame every ache or difficulty on age. But the truth is, the body gives clear signals about how well it's aging, and some of the strongest indicators come from physical performance measures that require coordination, balance, heart strength, joint health, and muscle endurance. Before we explore these abilities, if you find this type of information valuable, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss future insights designed to support your health and longevity. One of the most important indicators of strong aging is the ability to rise from a seated position without using your hands. This single movement may seem simple, but it demands strength in the quadriceps, stability in the core, proper balance and coordination between muscles and joints. Physicians sometimes use this movement as a quick way to estimate independence and fall risk. But what's often overlooked is how strongly it correlates with overall survival. Being able to stand without assistance suggests that your leg muscles remain strong enough to support your entire body weight. It also reflects good joint mobility in the knees and hips, two areas that commonly decline with age. When these joints remain flexible and pain-free enough to allow unassisted standing, it's a sign that inflammation levels are manageable and that the neuromuscular system is still working efficiently. Consider someone like Margaret, a 76-year-old grandmother who remains active but doesn't engage in intense exercise. Despite that, she can still rise from her sofa without pushing herself up. Her doctor explained that this ability indicates strong functional health and reduced risk of falls, two factors that significantly influence long-term independence and longevity. Small abilities like this are often far more meaningful than people realize. Another significant marker is balance. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling or holding on to something, your body is demonstrating remarkable neurological and muscular coordination. Balance is controlled by the brain, the inner ear, vision, and the body's proprioceptive system, the sensors in your muscles and joints that tell the brain where your body is positioned. When all of these work together smoothly, it indicates that your nervous system is aging well. Studies have shown that poor balance in older adults is strongly linked to higher risks of cognitive decline, mobility issues, and falls. On the other hand, maintaining strong balance often reflects better neural function and cardiovascular health. It's one of the reasons why balance training is now recommended as a crucial component of senior fitness. If you can lift one foot and remain stable for several seconds, your body is communicating that your coordination networks are still functioning at a high level. Walking speed is another powerful predictor of longevity. Many people don't realize that their natural walking pace provides insight into their cardiovascular endurance, lung strength, and musculoskeletal health. Physicians refer to this as gait speed, and research shows it may be one of the best overall indicators of long-term survival. If you can still walk at a pace faster than 1 meter per second, roughly a casual but steady stride, you may possess a significantly higher likelihood of living longer. This is because a faster gait requires strong heart function, efficient oxygen use, and coordinated leg movement. It also means the brain is processing signals quickly enough to maintain rhythm and forward motion. Seniors who walk slowly not only face higher risks of falls, but may also be experiencing early declines in cardiovascular or neurological health. So if you can walk briskly without feeling winded, your body is performing exceptionally well for your age. Grip strength is another powerful indicator. Although it seems unrelated to longevity, grip strength closely reflects total body muscle mass, nerve functioning, and inflammation levels. When you can still open jars, carry groceries, or maintain a firm handshake, it signals that your musculature remains intact and strong. Lower grip strength is associated with frailty, higher health risks, and even shorter life expectancy. But maintaining strong hands suggests you may still have the muscular reserve needed for healthy aging. Cardiovascular endurance plays a massive role too. If you can climb a flight of stairs without stopping, your heart and lungs are performing at a level that supports longevity. The ability to transition from one step to the next while maintaining steady breathing requires significant cardiovascular power. Seniors who can do this typically have lower levels of plaque build up in the arteries, better oxygen efficiency, and stronger leg muscles. Breathing control also provides valuable insight. If you can speak full sentences while walking without gasping for air, your respiratory system is performing well. This indicates that your lungs are supplying enough oxygen and that your heart can circulate blood efficiently. Many older adults experience breathlessness early in physical activity because their cardiovascular systems have weakened over time. If you don't experience this, it's a sign of high functional capacity for your age. One often overlooked indicator of excellent aging is flexibility, particularly in the hips, legs, and lower spine. If you can still bend forward enough to touch your toes or come close without significant discomfort, this reflects not only joint mobility but also circulation, muscle health, and low levels of chronic inflammation. Flexibility tends to decline steadily with age due to joint stiffness and reduced collagen elasticity. So maintaining it into your 70s or 80s is a meaningful sign that your body is aging more gracefully than average. Flexibility also helps prevent falls, improves posture, supports balance, and protects the lower back. Individuals who maintain this ability often experience fewer aches and are more capable of performing daily tasks without strain. It's a subtle but powerful indication of longevity potential. Another major factor that physicians often evaluate informally is posture. If you can still stand upright without excessive rounding of the back or forward head posture, your spine and supporting muscles are in better condition than most people your age. A tall, aligned posture requires strong core muscles, healthy spinal discs, and low levels of muscular degeneration. When posture collapses, it can be a sign of weakening bones, muscle loss, or early spinal changes. Maintaining upright posture well into your later years is a strong indicator of both musculoskeletal and neurological health. For many seniors, one of the clearest reflections of long-term vitality is the ability to lift moderate weight. Whether it's carrying a grocery bag, lifting a small piece of furniture, or handling a suitcase, being able to do these tasks comfortably suggests that age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, has not progressed severely. Individuals who maintain strength tend to live longer, remain independent, and recover more quickly from illnesses. Even simple strength, like lifting your body off the floor or supporting yourself during transitions, correlates strongly with survival rates. Another key sign is your ability to get down on the floor and stand back up without support. This movement demands joint mobility, core strength, balance, coordination, and confidence. Physicians sometimes refer to this as the sit-to-stand test, and it's known to predict longevity with surprising accuracy. If you can smoothly transition from standing to the floor and back up again, your functional age may be significantly younger than your chronological age. Even something as simple as rising from bed each morning without pushing heavily with your arms or bracing yourself can reflect the overall strength of your body. When the core and lower body muscles remain strong enough to support movement, the risk of falls and injuries decreases dramatically. This is a powerful indicator of resilience. Heart health plays an enormous role in longevity as well. If you can still perform light to moderate physical activity, such as gardening, brisk walking, or household chores, without feeling exhausted, it suggests that your heart and lungs are operating efficiently. Many older adults experience early fatigue because the cardiovascular system struggles to deliver oxygen rapidly. If you don't encounter this issue, your endurance may be closer to that of someone years younger. Cognitive sharpness is equally important. If you can still read, follow conversations easily, remember details, and stay mentally engaged with little confusion, your brain is aging healthily. The ability to multitask, manage routines, or solve small daily challenges indicates a strong neurological foundation. Seniors who stay mentally active typically have better emotional health, improved decision-making ability, and greater independence in later life. Your emotional well-being also provides meaningful clues. If you wake up with a sense of purpose, enjoy social interactions, or find joy in daily activities, this emotional resilience often corresponds with physical resilience. Older adults who maintain optimism and emotional stability tend to experience lower levels of inflammation, better heart health, and stronger immune function. Another impressive sign of longevity is the ability to maintain an active lifestyle, whether through hobbies, walking routines, or household tasks. Activity levels naturally decline with age, but individuals who continue moving regularly tend to live longer. Moving the body stimulates blood flow, supports cognitive health, and maintains muscle tone. Breathing capacity is also a vital reflection of aging. If you can inhale deeply without discomfort or shortness of breath, your lungs have retained elasticity and strength. Many seniors lose lung capacity due to inactivity, chest muscle weakness, or chronic conditions. The ability to take full, strong breaths reflects healthier respiratory function and correlates with a lower risk of future complications. Another subtle but powerful indicator is hand coordination. Tasks such as buttoning clothing, writing, preparing food, or using small tools require fine motor skills. If you can still perform these activities smoothly and quickly, your nervous system and muscles are functioning at a high level. Sleep quality offers important insight as well. If you can fall asleep without excessive difficulty, sleep through most of the night, and wake feeling reasonably rested, your brain and hormones are aging in a balanced manner. Sleep disturbances often signal stress, inflammation, hormonal imbalance, or neurological changes, so stable sleep is a strong marker of long-term health. Finally, independence in daily living is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. If you can manage your personal care, finances, cooking, and basic home responsibilities without major difficulty, your cognitive, emotional, and physical abilities are all functioning cohesively. Each of these abilities, whether related to mobility, balance, strength, breathing, cognition, or daily function, provides unique insight into your aging process. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still perform most or all of these tasks comfortably, your body's exhibiting remarkable resilience, and you may be in far better condition than you realize. When you look at all these signs collectively, they paint a clear picture of how well your body is aging. Longevity isn't determined only by medical tests or genetics. It's also reflected in the everyday movements and abilities that many people overlook. If you can perform these actions with confidence, your functional age may be years or even decades younger than your chronological age. These indicators reflect strong cardiovascular health, preserved muscle mass, healthy joints, stable balance, and a well-functioning nervous system. They also reflect emotional resilience and cognitive stability, both of which play major roles in long-term survival. The ability to move well, think clearly, and maintain independence suggests a body that is aging efficiently and a mind that remains engaged with life. It's important to recognize that these abilities don't require extreme fitness levels. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Rather, these are fundamental movements: standing up, walking at a healthy pace, bending with ease, balancing confidently, breathing deeply, and handling daily tasks without strain. They are the essential foundations of healthy aging. If you currently maintain most of these abilities, it's a strong indicator that your longevity potential is high. And if there are areas where you notice difficulty, that doesn't mean decline is inevitable. The body remains adaptable well into the senior years. Improving strength, balance, flexibility, and cardiovascular endurance is still possible at 70, 80, and beyond. Small, consistent changes in your daily routine can yield meaningful improvements. This is the ideal time to reflect on which abilities you can already perform confidently and which ones may need more attention. Do you walk with a steady pace? Can you rise from a chair without using your hands? How easily can you transition from the floor to standing? How long can you balance on one leg? Each of these questions helps you better understand your current level of functional health. Thank you for spending this time learning about the subtle but powerful indicators of healthy aging. If you found this information helpful, consider sharing one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it to your life. Your insights help support others on their own wellness journeys, and your engagement encourages the continued creation of health-focused content. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future topics dedicated to your longevity, strength, and well-being. Your support helps make it possible to bring more information that empowers you to age with confidence and vitality. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.